I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Bagley and Stewart make up the inside pair. Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. And it's Burks in at the small forward. And for the Hornets, the big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. Terry Rozier is out there with Ball, and it's Hayward in at the 3. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Outside, Ball. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The pass to Hayward. Here's Ball. On the wing, Rozier. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Burks finds Bagley. Now here's Hayes. Puts it up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. And the Hornets making a change here. Bouknight's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Good on the three-point shot.
Well done by Hayward on the assist that time. He's able to spot a wide-open teammate because he plays with his head up.
Burks against Hayward. Burks looking around. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at Milwaukee. They've climbed all the way up to the 2nd spot.
And I think for the Hornets, they're still sorting out their roster, trying to find a way to unlock their full potential in a holding pattern, if you will. And that can change, though, at any moment.
To the inside. It's stolen by Bagley. Now here's Hayes. Passes it to Stewart. Inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
Stewart with the steal. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Here's Cunningham. And it's in there.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Pass to Plumlee. And the layup's good off the glass.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 1. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to Philadelphia. Outside ball. He kicks to Hayward. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots a fader. And it's Washington missing.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And he's a physical 6'8" center for the Pistons, and it's easy, Greg, to see why Isaiah Stewart has drawn comparisons to another great Piston, Ben Wallace.
Always a good thing being compared to a Hall of Famer. And Stewart, not just brawn, he's brains too. Watch his film, takes notes. He wants to be great.
Well, you got to love how quick ball shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
The Pistons have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Hayward against Burks. Here's Cunningham. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's now 8 points for Cade Cunningham. And here is Bouknight. Pass to Hayward. It's tipped. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
The Pistons leading. Now Hayes. Unable to get that one. Plumlee with some nice D. Hayward on the wing. And Plumlee kicks to Hayward. Outside ball from the arc. A second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, Hayward's really an outstanding athlete, a sneaky good athlete. He's creative at using his physical abilities to draw fouls inside.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And he makes the first.
You know, after suffering a grisly foot injury in 2017, nobody would have blamed Gordon Hayward if he walked away from basketball entirely.
Hayward hits them both.
And what you admire about Hayward is his resiliency. He's had to battle to get back on the floor, and boy, is he still playing.
All credit to him, Greg. I mean, he's still contributing at a very high level, and just the sacrifice and the journey he's taken coming back from injury to be as productive as he is now. I mean, this is a guy you can still count on to get you big buckets when you need him. He's a real quality wing player.
Down low, Plumlee. Oh, what a play!
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closely. And the layup is good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Out to the wing. Here's Bouknight. Off target from three-point range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
And in their season series against this squad last year, very lopsided in their favor.
Yeah, they swept them and basically told them in how they played, you're not on our level yet. And they look to continue that dominance tonight.
Some changes for Charlotte. Oubre's checked in for Plumlee. Cody Martin comes in for Ball. And it's Dennis Smith in for Bouknight. Detroit also making some changes. Bogdanovich comes in for Burks, and Diallo subbed in for Hayes. To the middle, here's Martin, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Bays checked in for the Pistons.
One shot.
And that one falls for Martin. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 1. Fades back. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pistons trail by 4. Cunningham passes to Bay. Back to Cunningham. Stewart with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Lakers.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Smith scanning the floor. Tipped away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. A different look here for Detroit. Duran comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Nerlens Noel subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Smith finds Hayward. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
There's the pass to Diallo. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. And the Pistons with possession here. 4-point game. Diallo against Smith. Shoots from the right block, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Charlotte's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. To the paint, here's Martin. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Martin's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, and Smith doing a nice job getting his teammates involved. Terrific at spotting the open man.
Diallo kicks to Bogdanovich. Diallo the pass to Noel. Back to Diallo. Just 5 on the clock. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Smith. Duren pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Offensive rebound.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Yes, that goes in. And the Hornets lead by 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Diallo the pass to Bay. Back to Diallo. And here is Duren. Passes it to Bay. No one near him. And too long on the shot.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Diallo against Smith. It's tipped. Fast break Detroit. Jumps up. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Noel is known for his high activity on defense. Great motor. Keeps his arms moving so he can come up with some critical steals in addition to a block shot or two as well.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Now, here's Washington. Defense is right there. The shot's good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Diallo the pass to Bay. And here's Bogdanovich. And they recover it. Diallo kicks to Bay. The offensive rebound. Back to Diallo. Bogdanovich wide open. And another shot. And it's good on the way in.
And Noel really does a nice job in reading angles of shots. He really excels in avoiding box outs because he's so active, and he typically beats guys to important spots near the basket.
Smith the pass to Washington. Martin against Bay. Hayward outside. 6 to shoot. Smith outside. Martin from outside. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. .40 left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Bay. Kicks it to Noel. Pass to Duren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Detroit, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
He's off on the first. McDaniels checked in for Charlotte. He hits the second from the line. Charlotte leading by 3. Oubre outside. He dishes it to Smith. Over Diallo. Here's Oubre. Three-pointer. Hayward drills it from outside. Hayward's got 10.
Hayward very reliable from deep now. You can't let him get his feet set and get comfortable from that distance.
So it's Gordon Hayward making things happen for Charlotte. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Pistons trail by 6. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Bagley and Stewart make up the inside pair. Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. And it's Burks in at the 3. Here's Bagley. The shot misses. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Boy, Hayward looking really confident right now. When he gets going, he's tough to slow down.
The Pistons shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Ball. He's coming off a 28-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Now the pass to Hayes. Now here's Burks. Last time out he had 14 points. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Over Rozier. Stewart misses. Hornets leading by 9. On the wing, Rozier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Shoots. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got his first 2 points of the night.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Rozier, the pass to Hayward. He kicks it to Ball. Here's Cunningham. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cunningham's got 10.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball surveying the defense. Here's Rozier. The wide open look for Plumlee. Rebounded by the Pistons.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Stewart misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Down low, Stewart with the steal. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Book night, he's checked in for Charlotte. Free throw no good for Cunningham.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Passes to McDaniels. Here's Bouknight. 5 on the clock. The shot from 20 feet away. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg, on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
Pass the ball. Fires the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Ball's got 6 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Pass to Burks. And there's the pass to Hayes. Stewart trying to get open. Hayes, no good. Charlotte leading by 9. Inside. And the basket by Rozier. 8 points for him.
Terry Rozier showing you excellent body control, converting inside there.
Pistons have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Cunningham outside. Back to Hayes. Over Rozier. Detroit, no good that time either.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Washington's checked in for McDaniels. Charlotte has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Ball, the pass to Bouknight. Back to Ball. Pass to Plumlee. Clock at 6. Over in the corner, Rozier. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Hey, when Terry Rozier is hitting these jump shots, it really widens the driving lanes for him.
Pistons trail by 14. Cunningham outside. Kicks it to Burks. And it's Bagley at the elbow. Back to Burks. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now, here's Rozier. Covered by Hayes. Cunningham against Ball. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Or just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
Ball against Cunningham. Pass to Hayes. Four on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. Here's Bagley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
And that's the thing about Bagley. Big, athletic, versatile. Very hard to stop without fouling.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is off.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
And the Hornets making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Then for the Pistons, Bogdanovich is checked in for Stewart. Bay comes in for Alec Burks. And Diallo subbed in for Hayes. And the second free throw, good. So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to Oubre. Now Washington. 6 on the shot clock. And the wing jumper offline. Loud pass to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
The pass to Bouknight. And here is Rozier. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia. To the inside. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Rozier up top. He's guarded by Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Ball against Cunningham. Rozier the pass to Oubre. Back to Rozier. And stolen by Diallo. Cunningham's shot is off. Charlotte leading by 10. To the middle. Here's Washington. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Really good control that time by Washington. Embraced the physical contact and then worked his way through it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Some changes for Charlotte. Martin's checked in for Bouknight. And Smith subbed in for Terry Rozier. Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Nerlens Noel comes in for Cunningham.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Washington, no good on that one. Pistons trail by 12. In the corner, it's Diallo. Passes it to Duren. The feed now to Noel. And Noel throws it down.
Boy, I tell you, his dunking skills are special. Noel really pounds it through the hoop when he gets a chance to.
Now Ball. He's got 6. Washington with it. Tries from the block. Outside, Ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Here's Ball. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Smith. Now Washington. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Puts it up. Here's Oubre. And the rejection by Noel. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Oubre for 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Diallo the pass to Bay. Knocked loose. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. Dishes it to Oubre. There's Ball with the three. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6. Pistons trail by 16. Now here's Diallo. 11 points in the game. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good. Clark, the hallmark of Oubre Jr.'s game is instant production. How hard is that?
Well, I tell you, it's very difficult, but some guys are wired to be just that. Microwave scores off the bench, and he does it. I mean, it's not easy, but he's fearless, and he's got a lot of game, which lends itself to him excelling in that role.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. That free throw good from Diallo. And the Hornets making a change here. McDaniels checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause.
Feeds to Smith. Poked away. 5 to shoot. Ball from long range. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He kicks to Diallo. Outside Bogdanovich. And here is Duren. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Diallo, the layup off target. Hornets leading by 13. Smith with a wide open look. Charlotte again missing. And, well, Detroit shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Diallo the pass to Bay. Back to Diallo. Pass to Duren. Oh, he jams it right over Kelly Oubre. Wow.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Outside, Ball. Over Bogdanovich. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, I tell you what separates Ball from a lot of players his age is that his footwork is advanced. He's got almost a PhD in footwork.
And so it's Charlotte looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, PJ. Hot start offensively. How do you continue that in the second half?
I think we did a great job of attacking the rim and kicking out to our teammates and making open shots. So we got back away from that in the second quarter, but we got to do a better job of that coming out of halftime.
Stick with what works, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Gordon Hayward has been all over the floor tonight. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Shaq, let's get your take on Charlotte.
Well, what I like, the ball never stopped moving, nor did the players. Everyone working in unison and playing for one another. Love to watch this brand of basketball. We've got a whole other half. So excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited.
Over to Kenny. What'd you think about Detroit?
Well, it's never fun. When you're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Gordon Hayward.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. LaMelo Ball is out there with Rozier, and it's Plumlee in at the 7. So that's the Hornets 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Plumlee kicks to Rozier. Hits it from three-point range. Rozier's got 17 now.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Cunningham outside. And the pass to Burks. Passes it to Stewart. Plumlee with some nice D. Hornets leading by 14. Outside, Ball. Inside, and Hayward at the stuff.
Give Hayward the chance now. He's athletic. He's got bounce. He's going to finish with the big flush when he gets inside.
The Pistons shooting well, 50% from the floor. Cunningham outside. Pass to Stewart. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And Hayward gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit, trailing by 19. Stewart finds Burks. Now here's Hayes. Cunningham inside. He's covered by Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Cunningham against Ball. Back to Rozier. Ball's knocked loose, taken away by Hayes. Cunningham outside. Burks against Hayward. Here's Hayes. Hornets with the rebound. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball against Burks. Ball, the pass to Washington. He kicks to Hayward. Rozier looking around. He can't hit that time. And Detroit the other way now. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Hayes, no good.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Now Rozier, 17 points in the game. Down low, Washington. In then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, nice job that time by P.J. Washington to knock down the shot after setting the screen.
Hayes with it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Stewart. Lets it go from 11. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
In the corner, it's Hayward. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. Washington trying to break free. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Plumlee's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Pistons trail by 21. Cunningham passes to Burks. Back to Cunningham.
I got ball.
Plumlee against Stewart. Bagley trying to free himself up. Stewart misses.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Hayward finds Washington over Burks. And it's Washington missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
They get it back. And he makes good on the layup. Stewart's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Lob pass to Hayward. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it's Bagley in the corner. And he recovers it. Back to Burks. The pass to Bagley. Over Hayward. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, he's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul it.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
The first one falls. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Here's Booknight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. 19-point game. Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Hayward outside. Now here's Bouknight. He's covered closely. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hayes the pass to Burks. Pistons passing it around. Back to Hayes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, offensive rebound.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Charlotte leading by 15. Here's Bouknight. Hayward looking over the floor. Oubre passes to Bouknight. Buries it from three-point range. Bouknight's got 7 points.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Gordon Hayward with another strong contribution so far in this one.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Charlotte making some changes. McDaniels, he's checked in for Plumlee. Cody Martin comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Dennis Smith in for Terry Rozier. Now, here's Duren. McDaniels defending. Passes to Bogdanovich. And here is Duren. Shot clock at 6. And there's the foul. It's on James Bouknight. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing, covered by Smith.
I like seeing Smith use his good speed and quick hands to bother shooters, and it's always good to see young players getting after it on the defensive end.
A slam dunk by Diallo.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Outside, Martin. Pass to Smith. To the inside. Here's Oubre. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Here's Diallo. 16 points for him. Pass to Bay. Now, here's Durant. Not a lot of room. And he uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 5.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Smith kicks to Martin. Here's Oubre, and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Diallo with it, working on McDaniels, and it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Alec Burks checked in for Noel. It's Bogdanovich on the wing, covered by Oubre. Charlotte leading by 15. For 3, Smith. Kept alive. Another shot. And it's Oubre laying it in. 6 points for him.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Bay. Now, here's Burks. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Charlotte. And here's Diallo. He's got 16. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Diallo hits them both.
And typically not this reliable at the line, but tonight he's been terrific.
Now Smith. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Outside Bogdanovich. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Excellent fundamentals by Bogdanovich. I mean, he really excels at keeping his balance even when the defense tries to get physical with it.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Now here's Bay. D right on him. Count that bucket. Bay's got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Smith against Burks. Knocked away. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And they get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Rozier, he's checked in for book night. Hornets leading by 11. 1:10 left in the third quarter. The pass to Oubre. There's the three. It's hauled in by Diallo. Detroit's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Bogdanovich kicks to Burks. Diallo with it. He's got 18. Passes it to Duran. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Oubre. Here's Bogdanovich. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night. Burks against Rozier. It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Oubre. Here's Rozier. To end the drought. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Pistons trail by 12. So here's Burks. From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Charlotte enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked a fantastic night from long range so far. We come back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. On the court for the Pistons, Bogdanovich out there with Cunningham. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Stewart in at the 5 down low. And the basket by Rozier.
Rozier has a really impressive offensive arsenal. He can beat you in a lot of ways.
Pass to Hayes. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. The shot by Hayward, wide open. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Hayward's got 23 points.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Hayes in the post. Rozier defending. And that one hits back iron. Hornets leading by 17. Here's Ball. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
Bagley, he's checked in for the Pistons. Free throw off from Ball.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better this sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
A really good sign for him. The work they've done on the offensive glass this half, paying dividends.
For Charlotte, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Outside, Ball. There's the pass to Rozier. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. Over Bogdanovich. Here's Oubre. And Cunningham with the block.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot.
Bagley, solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And that's 12 points for Marvin Bagley. Hornets leading by 15. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. Ball's points per game were significantly up, but LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
And the basket by Rozier.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
A shot's good from Hayes.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Oubre.
Watch it! Screen.
Outside, Ball. Rozier finds Ball. No good on the triple. Pistons trail by 16. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Rozier. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovich showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
Now, here's Rozier. Covered by Hayes. Here's Oubre. Cunningham with some nice D.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Now here's Hayes. Rozier defending. Down low. Bagley against Oubre. Bagley, no good. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Rozier. Outside, Ball. And Plumlee kicks to Ball. Here's the three. Good for his sixth make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Hayes the pass to Bagley. Hayward with some nice D. Hornets leading by 17. Outside, Ball. Lob pass to Oubre. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Bogdanovich, that's for two. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter. Now, here's Rozier, covered by Hayes. Pass to Hayward. To the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ball. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Here's Bogdanovich. The pass to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Passes it to Plumlee. Back to Ball. And Cunningham with the block. Hayes up top. Rozier defending. Back to Hayes. And the layup falls. And that's now 7 points for Killian Hayes.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Rozier the pass to Hayward. Bogdanovich against Ball. Pass to Rozier. Plenty of space. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And now it's 27 points for Terry Rozier. Pistons trail by 15. Pass to Hayes. Bogdanovich looking around. That one falls. Bogdanovich has got 10 points in just the second half.
A nice strong finish from Bogdanovich, showing no fear at all.
Now, here's Rozier. Defense right on him. And there's the pass to Plumlee. Back to Rozier. Over Hayes. Rebound by the Pistons. Bagley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Shot from 12. Good on that shot. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Hayes. Hornets have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Rozier kicks the ball. Passes it to Oubre. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Pistons now going the other way.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
And the Hornets making a change here. Washington's checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Burks is checked in. Pass to Stewart. Over ball. Stewart kicks to Hayes. Rozier against Stewart. Rozier the pass to Washington. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 7th assist in the game.
Boy, lock into that focus from Washington there. Love the body control, too. Excellent.
Pistons trail by 13. Pass to Burks. Stewart with it. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. Here's Cunningham. Shot clock at 5.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Cunningham. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
To the paint. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
When Rozier is seeing the floor that well, makes everything easier for him and his team.
Pistons trail by 13. And Hayes kicks to Stewart. And the pass to Burks. Pistons passing it around. Here's Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Washington's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hayward passes to Washington. Passes to Rozier. Just 5 to shoot. Over Hayes. And it's Rozier missing. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Trailing by 13. Over Rozier. Cunningham's shot is off. Charlotte's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
You can just see the promise Ball has. It's oozing out of him. Already a triple-double threat, and he rebounds it so well at his position. Man, the future's really bright for this young man.
And the first one drops. Detroit making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Ball hits them both. Now, here's Cunningham. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Burks. Bagley in the post. Washington's on him. Bagley with the bucket.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Now, here's Rozier. Covered by Hayes. Inside, here's Washington. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 9 assists now tonight.
Proving he can capitalize from this area, too. Washington being assertive and looking to score. I like it.
And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That'll be his second foul of the game. Burks against Hayward.
Right here.
Now, here's Burks. He's tightly guarded. Yep, that one goes.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're in front by 13. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Killian Hayes.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
It's stolen by Bagley. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. A fast break chance.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Hayward the bounce pass. Washington kicks to Rozier. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Pistons trail by 11. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Stewart. And the lead is down inside single digits.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
And it's Detroit's ball. And here's Burks. Drops in the layup for 2.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Stewart against Plumlee. Ball. The shape. What a terrific move that was.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Hayward outside, and so it's Charlotte with the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some, and what has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open, but some of the concepts have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy, and that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.